The hip-hop world is on fire, and the spotlight is burning hottest on Asian Doll, India Royale, Lil Durk, and the late King Von. What started as whispers and fan speculation has exploded into a full-blown digital drama, all thanks to leaked DMs from Asian Doll that could rewrite the story fans thought they knew. Screenshots and timestamps allegedly show one shocking truth. India Royale knew more about what happened between Von and Durk than anyone ever admitted. Asian Doll's messages don't hold back, calling out fake peace, hidden lies, and loyalties tested behind closed doors. Fans are in disbelief. Screenshots have turned into trending hashtags. Comment sections are ablaze, and every post only raises more questions. Who knew what and when? The leaks suggest a darker, unseen side of the relationships between these key players. Asian Doll portrays herself as the one carrying the emotional weight, while India's silence is suddenly painted in a new light as knowledge withheld, choices made, and peace kept at a cost. Lil Durk, meanwhile, remains mostly silent, letting cryptic posts and subtle hints speak for him, leaving fans to read between the lines. Every screenshot, every cryptic phrase, feels like a puzzle piece in a story full of grief, loyalty, and betrayal. Fans are piecing together timelines, analyzing conversations, and debating motives. The leaked DMs hint at a triangle of tension: Asian Doll exposing, India Royale quietly knowing, and Lil Durk caught in the middle of past truths and present consequences. The question hanging over the internet is simple: who is telling the truth, and who has been hiding it all along? One thing is clear: the story of Von, Durk, Asian Doll, and India Royale ain't over. Every post, every screenshot, every reaction is just another layer of a drama that refuses to die. And the world is watching. The internet never sleeps, and last night it erupted like never before. Asian Doll's leaked DMs dropped like a digital bomb, thrusting King Von, Lil Durk, and India Royale back into the spotlight, but in ways fans never expected. For months, whispers circulated, rumors flared, and timelines blurred, but nothing prepared the hip-hop world for the sheer intensity of what surfaced. Screenshots, timestamps, and partial conversations appeared on social media, painting a story of hidden truths, unspoken knowledge, and loyalties tested behind closed doors. Asian Doll, usually outspoken but measured, seemed to have reached a breaking point. The DM she shared suggested that India Royale knew far more about Von and Durk's interactions than anyone had previously acknowledged. Every line of the leaked messages hinted at secrets kept, truths withheld, and emotions buried under years of social expectation and public image. One line in particular went viral almost instantly: "You know what she knew all along." Fans dissected it endlessly, debating what it meant, who she was, and how long this knowledge had been quietly influencing every decision in the circle. The tension between Von and Durk has always been a subject of fascination. Von, whose life and death remain legendary in Chicago's rap scene, was known for loyalty, street codes, and an unspoken honesty. Durk, on the other hand, has navigated fame, business, and personal loss with a blend of strategy and caution. The leaked messages implied that their relationship, once public and visible through interviews and social media, contained layers of complexity fans never saw. Asian Doll's DMs hinted that private conversations were far more revealing than any public statement ever could be. India Royale's role suddenly became central. The leaked DMs painted her as someone who wasn't in the dark, someone who may have silently observed and understood the dynamics between Von, Durk, and Asian Doll. Her silence, which once seemed like discretion, now appeared calculated, a choice to protect herself, her reputation, and perhaps others around her. Fans who had long speculated about her knowledge began revisiting old posts, videos, and interviews, trying to piece together her perspective in light of these revelations. One clip from 2021 resurfaced where India said, "Sometimes people grieve differently. You know, got to post everything to prove you care." Suddenly, that line took on a new meaning. Was it a subtle jab, a reflection, or a warning? Meanwhile, Asian Doll's side of the story electrified social media. Every screenshot she posted was dissected with surgical precision by fans. One line, "I stopped asking because he told me she already knew," became the focal point of heated debates. Was she talking about Durk, Von, or someone else? The ambiguity fueled speculation, with theories exploding across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Users zoomed in, compared timestamps, and created side-by-side edits, trying to decode who said what, when, and why. Within hours, hashtags like #IndiaNew and #AsianExposes began trending worldwide, reflecting the intensity and scale of the conversation. Lil Durk, true to form, remained largely silent publicly, but even in his quiet, subtle signs emerged. A cryptic post late last night read, "Screenshots make liars famous," disappearing within minutes, but leaving fans scrambling to screenshot it before it vanished. Some interpreted it as a response to Asian Doll, others as a broader statement on loyalty, fame, and betrayal. Whether intentional or reactive, the message only added layers to the drama. Fans began piecing together a triangle: Asian Doll exposing, India Royale quietly knowing, and Durk navigating the middle ground between past actions and present consequences. The emotional undertone of the leaks was impossible to ignore. This wasn't just gossip. It was grief, loyalty, betrayal, and heartbreak all wrapped into private messages suddenly made public. Asian Doll's frustration, evident in lines like, "I got proof, and I got peace now that the world sees it," showed that for her, this was about more than attention. It was about clarity, vindication, and finally being heard. Fans empathized, shared, and amplified her words, while also questioning India Royale's choices and Durk's silence. The discussion wasn't only about who knew what, it was about why, and what consequences followed. Old footage and interviews resurfaced almost immediately, clips of Asian Doll mourning Von, talking about loyalty, and reflecting on personal pain were juxtaposed with posts showing Durk speaking about loss, trust, and responsibility. India Royale's moments of silence in public events and social media posts were scrutinized anew, as fans tried to trace her awareness and involvement. The narrative wasn't linear, it was messy, raw, and human. Fans debated timelines, motives, and emotional responses, creating mini archives of online investigation to piece the story together. Cassie, a popular influencer, went live to contextualize the leaks. "This isn't just about Demis," she said, shaking her head. "It's about truth, loyalty, and grief. Asian Doll has been carrying pain while others got peace. India's silence isn't innocence, it's complexity. And Durk, he's somewhere between guilt and damage control." Her commentary resonated because it framed the chaos as human, rather than just celebrity drama. Fans weren't just spectators, they were emotionally invested, aligning with or against each player based on interpretation, empathy, and allegiance. Within 24 hours, the scale of the leaks became clear. Asian Doll's posts crossed millions of views. Influencers, gossip pages, and fans dissected every line, every timestamp, every ambiguous phrase. Comments ranged from support and validation to outrage and disbelief. One viral comment summed it up: "She's exposing what everyone already knew, but was too afraid to say." And in the middle of it all, India Royale's occasional responses, cryptic posts, black background text, subtle statements added fuel to the fire without directly resolving any questions. By the end of the first day, the story had evolved from Demis to a cultural phenomenon. Fans were connecting the dots, comparing styles of writing, referencing past posts, and creating theories that spanned years of personal and professional history. One thing was undeniable: the triangle of Asian Doll, India Royale, and Lil Durk had become the defining narrative of the moment. Fueled by grief, secrecy, and the digital amplification of personal pain, the story didn't just reveal facts, it revealed character. Asian Doll as the exposer, India Royale as the quiet observer, and Lil Durk as the enigmatic middle figure caught between truth and loyalty. Every post, screenshot, and cryptic line added texture to a story that was equal parts emotional, human, and explosive. and the question hanging over the internet remained: who truly knew, who stayed silent, and how far would the truth go before it consumed everyone involved? In this drama, there are no winners yet, just heartbreak, revelation, and the ever-present reminder that in the digital age, secrets don't stay buried, they wait for the right storm to bring them into the light. And Asian Doll's leaks were that storm. The morning after Asian Doll's DM leaks, the internet was in full meltdown mode. Hashtags like #IndiaNew and #AsianExposes were trending globally, and fan theories were flying faster than anyone could track. Social media became a battlefield. Fans aligned themselves in camps #TeamAsian versus #TeamIndia, debating loyalties, motives, and hidden truths. Every screenshot, every cryptic phrase, and every old post resurfaced to fuel the chaos. Even casual observers were pulled in, analyzing side-by-side videos, timestamps, and text formats. Asian Doll had gone silent for a few hours, but the tension was palpable. When she did post again, it was subtle but deadly effective. A black and white photo of King Von appeared, with a caption that read, "He told me everything." He told me everything. The simplicity of it broke the internet. It implied that the late rapper had confided truths that no one else had admitted, and that Asian Doll had been carrying this weight for years. Fans interpreted it in countless ways, some as a confirmation that India knew too, others as a direct accusation aimed at Lil Durk. Either way, the post reignited every conversation that had been simmering since the leaks. India Royale, meanwhile, remained measured. She posted short, cryptic statements, white text on black backgrounds. God knows the truth, and that's enough for me. And later, I've dealt with lies. I've dealt with disrespect, but I won't keep dealing with narratives made for entertainment. Every post was dissected, every word analyzed for hidden meanings. Fans started to reinterpret her past content, told Instagram lives, event appearances, and interviews as potential clues. Every silence, every subtle gesture, became evidence in a digital trial that the world was running. Lil Durk's involvement added even more fuel to the fire. He stayed mostly quiet, only dropping cryptic posts and snippets, like the infamous "screenshots make liars famous" tweet that vanished within minutes. Then came the unreleased track on SoundCloud, Untold Chapters, where fans swore he addressed Asian Doll and India Royale in one line: "I lost brothers, I lost love, and I lost peace. Some of y'all grieving for likes. Not for me." Every line became a point of debate. Was this response calculated, or an emotional venting? Fans didn't wait to decide, they began interpreting it as a direct message to both women. Reaction videos exploded across YouTube and TikTok. Influencers and gossip accounts dissected each post, screenshot, and story. Cassie, one of the most followed commentators, went live multiple times, summarizing the chaos. Asian Doll feels she's been carrying pain while everyone else got peace. India's silence isn't innocence, it's strategy. And Durk, he's navigating guilt, legacy, and public perception all at once. Her commentary gave fans a framework to understand the drama, but it also intensified debates. Then the fan theories got darker. Old interactions were revisited, edited, and repurposed. One viral TikTok compared Asian Doll mourning Von with India Royale attending a public event with Durk, captioned, "One grieved out loud, the other stayed silent. Who was really hurting more?" Within hours, the video racked up over 10 million views. Users created detailed timelines, piecing together events from 2020 to now, trying to figure out exactly what India knew, when she knew it, and how Durk's choices influence everyone involved. The leaked DMs themselves became almost mythic. One line repeated endlessly: "I stopped asking because he told me she already knew." It was ambiguous, yet powerful. Fans debated who he referred to, speculating it was Durk. The ambiguity created tension because it suggested not only knowledge, but also emotional manipulation. Someone had control over the narrative while others reacted in real time. Asian Doll's frustration was palpable. Her posts made it clear she had been silenced, misrepresented, and vilified for years. As the day unfolded, Other influencers weighed in. Some defended India, claiming she had acted with discretion and honor, while others sided with Asian Doll, praising her for exposing a long-buried truth. Every post was dissected, every story reinterpreted. Social media feeds overflowed with receipts, side-by-side comparisons, and speculative edits linking past comments to present revelations. The narrative became bigger than any one person. It was a cultural moment, a storm of grief, loyalty, and exposure amplified by the digital age. Even minor details sparked debate. A single emoji in a screenshot, a timestamp from 2021, or a partially blurred name was analyzed for hidden meaning. Fans zoomed in on writing styles, phrasing, and message formats, convinced that understanding the subtleties could reveal hidden allegiances and betrayals. The level of scrutiny reached a fever pitch, turning the story into a full-blown investigation led by the audience itself. By nightfall, the drama had escalated further. India Royale posted a final cryptic update. "I'm done being quiet. I've seen everything. I've heard everything. But I won't break for y'all entertainment. What's real will show itself, and I'm fine knowing my truth." Her post was interpreted as a quiet but powerful declaration that she had agency over her story. Even amid the chaos, fans praised her for composure, while others criticized her silence, claiming it added fuel to the fire. Asian Doll didn't stop there. Hours later, she posted one last screenshot of a note she claimed had been shared privately years ago. The caption, "He told me she knew. I believed him. That's why I never said anything. But now that everyone is calling me a liar, I'm done protecting people who ain't protecting me." The post went viral instantly. Fans debated the implications. Who was he? Who was she? And how did this tie back to Von and Durk? The questions kept the internet buzzing, driving discussions, edits, and video breakdowns across every platform. By the end of Part 02, the triangle of Asian Doll, India Royale, and Lil Durk had become a symbol of unresolved grief, secrecy, and loyalty in hip-hop. Social media had transformed from gossip to a cultural trial. Every post, every screenshot, every cryptic line was treated as evidence, dissected and reinterpreted. And at the heart of it all was the question everyone wanted answered. Who knew? Who stayed silent? And what would finally come to light? The story wasn't just unfolding, it was alive, breathing through every screen, every comment, and every trending hashtag. And the internet, as always, was both jury and witness. The chaos didn't stop, it only intensified. By Part 03, the internet was fully invested. Asian Doll's posts had reignited old wounds, and fans weren't letting India Royale or Lil Durk off the hook. Every comment section, every TikTok, every Twitter thread became a battleground of theories, accusations, and emotional reactions. Asian Doll's last post, with the caption, "He told me she knew," became the turning point. The statement was raw, unfiltered, and devastatingly personal. Fans dissected it endlessly. Who was he? Who was she? And how did this connect to Vin's tragic death? The questions dominated timelines worldwide, and the story of grief, betrayal, and loyalty reached levels few had ever seen in hip-hop drama. India Royale remained calm in public, but her silence was louder than words. Her cryptic posts, "God knows the truth and I've seen everything," added a layer of mystery, suggesting she had been aware of tensions and dynamics the public never fully understood. Fans began rewatching past videos, interviews, and events, trying to detect subtle hints of her knowledge. Every past interaction between her, Durk, and Asian Doll was reinterpreted, as if viewers were piecing together a decades-old puzzle in real time. Lil Durk, caught in the middle, opted for subtlety over confrontation. A brief studio clip, with the line, "They say truth hurts, but lies heal slower," sent waves across social media. Fans connected it immediately to Asian Doll and India Royale, speculating on his motives, loyalties, and emotional state. In the digital arena, his silence became another layer of intrigue, suggesting guilt, strategy, or simply a desire to let the storm play out. By now, the story had evolved beyond gossip. It was a cultural event. Social media had transformed into a courtroom fans into jurors, and every screenshot or cryptic post into evidence. The triangle of Asian Doll, India Royale, and Lil Durk represented the human consequences of loyalty, grief, and secrecy. Von's legacy loomed over it all, a reminder of the tragedy that sparked this chain of events. As the drama reached its peak, one thing became clear. The story wasn't about winners or losers. It was about truth, perception, and emotional accountability. The internet may never fully agree on who was right or wrong, but the tale of Asian Doll, India Royale, Lil Durk, and King Von had left a permanent mark on hip-hop culture, messy, emotional, and unforgettable. If you've been following every shocking DM leak, cryptic post, and viral theory, you already know the internet is buzzing, and Rapscope X is where it all comes alive. From Asian Doll's explosive revelations to India Royale's mysterious silence and Lil Durk's subtle responses, the drama surrounding Von's legacy and hip-hop's most tangled relationships is unfolding in real time. Rapscope X doesn't just report the headlines. We break down every screenshot, every post, and every viral reaction so you know the full story before anyone else. Join thousands of fans diving deep into the timelines, the leaks, and the reactions. See the breakdowns, side-by-side comparisons, and exclusive insights that no other platform offers. If you want the truth behind the chaos, the loyalty, and the heartbreak, Rapscope X is your front row seat to the drama that's rewriting hip-hop history. Don't just scroll through the chaos, be part of it. Follow Rapscope X today. Stay updated with every leak and engage with the conversations that are shaking the internet. The story ain't over, and neither should your access to the inside scoop. Get involved, stay informed, and see the drama unfold firsthand only on Rapscope X.